Hey everyone, okay, so I'm back. This is week 7 and we're using No Limits by Coco Vanilla, and I did add a few from more of the Coco Vanilla, just like I did the last one with Carta Bella. I used a couple of extras because when you have collections, they usually can mix and match their colors, because usually everyone stays with the same color palette, and they do that in quilting also, in fabric. So it's really, to me, it's a good thing. So you can always, that's why some of the scrappy quilts, if you use like Bonnie and Camille and you use all of their lines, like they usually will match, and it's a cool deal. You know, I like it. I don't mind it at all. So but this is Coco Vanilla, and I love them. I am like all over the place right now, you guys. I am telling you where okay, so let's start off from the beginning. Yesterday, I'm uploading this video tonight because I'm going to do a mistake, which I'm okay with, but I really want some coffee. It is 8:25 at night here in California, and I want some coffee, and I know I'm going to regret it, but then I'm not going to regret it because I don't have to wake up early in the morning. So by golly, I'm going to have some darn coffee because that sounds delicious. And so I'm going to upload these videos. Today is the 11th, and yesterday Tim and I, we flew to LA, and I haven't done any of 2023, so you will have not known, except for when I told you in some of those videos on how every month we were pretty much going to Disneyland. We were flying up for the day and coming back. I will tell you, that is so much fun to do, you guys. It is the best thing for Tim and I, because, and it's actually really inexpensive, because I wait for the deals that we get from Southwest, and I adore it, because the deals, you know, usually I can get us up and back for maybe, before I could do it for $200. Now the prices, of course, have gone up, so I can get it for like $300, which honestly, $300 is the cost of a hotel room. And so it's, you know, we don't, going up and back the same day eliminates hotel room, and so it's cheaper. And actually we love it, because that way we leave really early in the morning, and then we're back by the nighttime, and the puppies are, we don't have to pay for a pet sitter, and it's, you know, it's really nice. It's something we can do and something we enjoy. But I'll tell you what, you guys, I haven't walked that much since January, since my mom and I went to the convention and we didn't even walk that much, because my mom can only walk so much too. And you know, it's kind of, it's sad in a way, because, you know, my mom is my mom, but you don't realize, even for myself, that we're getting older. And, you know, like my husband, you know, he's my hero, and he's unstoppable. But he is, because he's getting older, and it's like, it's hard to see, because we're not that, I'm 49, I'll be 50 this year. My 50th birthday will be in November, and Tim will be 53, and is he going to be 53 or 52? Oh my goodness, you guys, I constantly do. He was born in 71, 2, 3, 4. He's going to be 53. So, oh my gosh, you guys. And so, but he's slowing down a little, and I'm like, dude, you can't get old on me. Dude, you really cannot get old on me, because to me, it's heartbreaking, you know, to see where he can't, you know, do something. He can still, he can still outlast and outwork a lot of this generation right now. Oh my gosh, you guys, this generation. Okay, let me explain this picture to you. So if you watch my sewing my sewing room tour, wow, I can talk, sewing room tour, then you'll know that I quilt in my nook, in the kitchen nook, right? And this is why, because this is them. I was quilting this day, and they were happy as can be. And they're just happy, you guys. And this is what I love for them. And so that is why I sew on my kitchen table. And yeah, and I don't care. I don't care. And I love it. I love that they're happy and that they're content. And you know what? That's all I want for them. And but anyway, so seeing my mom, who, you know, couldn't last while walking, I'm like, You know, because we're not used to that, right? We're not used to seeing our parents get old. We're used to seeing them do everything for us, right? As kids, our parents do everything for us. And so it's hard to see, but, and you know, for her to be breathing hard too, and you know, she's overweight also, but it doesn't matter. She just turned 71, and, right, 71, yeah. Yeah, she just turned 71, and she's just, you know, having a harder time. And so, but yeah, I'm just like, it's just weird how time flies, but, you know, you don't feel like it really has. But, you know, knowing that my kid, my oldest, is going to be 32 and getting married, you know, like I said, she's getting married December 7th, and then her birthday is the 15th, and then we have Christmas, and it's just, you know, back to back to back. We're going to have a great December, that's for sure, you guys. We're going to have a great one. And, yeah, we're so looking forward to everything. You know, I've been listening to music, and there's some songs that are really touching me, and I'm like, okay, don't cry, you know. But it's so hard because this is my baby girl, you know, and she's happy, and she found somebody wonderful, you know, and it's just a great feeling knowing that your kid is marrying someone who's good, you know, and not a jerk, you know, and he's not a jerk in any kind of way, and which I appreciate, because I hear so much and I read so much, and I mean hearing by people telling me, not by, you know, I hate that, you know, I hate that, I heard stuff, and, you know, I can't stand that at all. My dad gave us gift cards. It was so cute, and so, I don't remember why this week. I think because I don't remember. There was a reason why we got gift cards, and I don't remember why. I can't remember what week this is anyways. But anyways, okay, it's okay. It doesn't matter. My dad gives me gift cards all the time. So I've been really into Starbucks lately, and he's been giving us gift cards, and we got more for Easter and everything else. So it's been sweet. But I'm spoiled, right? So anyway, so just, I was talking about getting older, and I don't know, I always lose my train of thought. It's hot in here too right now, and I'm like, whew, trying not to. Oh, anyways, because we went to Disneyland. Oh, because we're getting older. Okay, I think I got it. You know how I do that stuff, you guys. Oh my gosh, because okay, so maybe that's what it was. It's the fact that we're doing these one-day trips, and we're going to be doing it again next month, and probably for the next few months, because I just miss this with my husband. I miss being with him. And, oh, that's what it was. I haven't walked since January. So we walked miles, you guys. Miles and miles yesterday. And am I hurting today? You bet your patuki I am. Oh my gosh, do I know that something happened to my knee? Oh, you bet I do. Because, man, I am sore. I am so darn sore. And we go, and sometimes we go on rides, you guys. Sometimes we don't. And sometimes we just walk around, and it's 5 hours. 5 hours is our limit for both of us for walking around. And he hasn't walked that, well, I mean, he walks I'm on a roller, I'm just chitty-chatty, and I'm getting all my words mixed in there. Sorry, guys. Oh, calm down. Calm down. Okay, let me just calm down. Boy, oh boy, you guys, sorry. Jeez. So, I'm talking faster than my mouth can catch up. Anyways, okay. So, our limit is 5 hours and at Disneyland, because usually we don't go for 2 days in a row, because, yeah, I mean, we've been doing this. We've been going to Disneyland for, Cheyenne is going to be 32, so 29 years. 29 years, you guys, that we have been going. And so we, you know, Tim and I love it. And so we love going, but we don't like going for 2 days because it's too people-y for us. We are truly introverts. We love staying home. We love just being together here at home, either diamond painting now because we haven't done puzzles in a while, and we chillax with each other, and it's just the best feeling ever. And so 2 days is too people-y. 1 day is good. So One day is perfect for us. And 5 hours is our limit of non-stop. I mean, like non-stop walking, you guys. Oh, I was so tired. 5 hours. Oh, you guys. And I haven't walked since January 19th. I haven't, yeah, January 19th was the last day I walked, and that much, or, you know, without crutches. I've barely been off my crutches for, I think this is my second or third week. I think it's my third week of being off crutches, maybe even 4. Time's flying, right? So I'm pretty sure that's it. This is my favorite thing to get. Where my daughter lives, she lives in the next town over, and it is my favorite food to get. It is dragon fruit on the bottom. It has granola on the bottom, but I'm not eating carbs or sugar. So this is all, I'm only eating natural sugars, which is fruit. And so this is all dragon fruit, and then you have strawberries. They have different varieties, but I like the chia seeds, the strawberries, bananas, kiwi, mango, and pineapple. And they throw on some honey on top of it, which I'm okay with, because to me, honey is a natural sugar, and it's not a lot. So you know, maybe it's my wishful thinking, I don't know. But I don't have this a lot, you know, so because I don't go to her town a lot. She works here in my town, so we see her a lot over here. So we don't go over there that much. And the traffic is so bad getting to her house, and so I hate traffic. Traffic just drives me insane. It does. I'm just like road rager. I am a road rager. I know I am, and I'm sorry, but I am. And because I don't understand why people want to go in the fast lane at 65 miles an hour when you're in the fast lane. You should, and everyone is going around you to pass you, and you're still there. And I'm like, ah! So it bothers me. It bothers me because they're so inconsiderate, such jerks. And I mean, if you're just trying to protect people, or I'm just trying to make everyone slow down, you're a jerk. You're a jerk. So, no, you're not doing anything. All you're doing is making people upset and creating accidents and road ragers. So, yes, just telling you, get out of the dang way. So, if a semi's passing you, then darn it, stay in the darn slow lane. So, anyways, yes, that's where I'm at. And did I tell you I'm having a PMS week also? So, one of our friends, or not, well, they're friends, yes, but Tim's co-workers, one is a nurse and one's a firefighter, and they always help us when when she's a nurse, and she's in charge of like the ER and stuff, and so when I got hurt, when I tore my meniscus, I tore it in the store, and I had I couldn't get out of the car. So I texted her and said, hey, is there anyone around that can help me get out of my car? And she's like, yeah, I'll call down to the ER, and I'll have one of the nurses come get you. And I was like, oh my God, okay. So, you know, and for me, you know, I like giving, and so, and my gratitude for her. And she was like, I'll send Wayne down to help you, you know, her husband in the fire engine to get you out of the car. And I'm like, no. And so I was like, no, just the nurse is fine. And so, but he is always coming in early for Tim when we have to go, when we go to Disneyland, because I get our flights early. And so they do those things for us. And I just, you know, I appreciate them, and I wanted to make them pillowcases. So I made her a pillowcase. I hauled these, and I'm pretty sure, if you watch those videos, this one's from M&L, so this would be an M&L video, but it was the nurse's pattern, and then on the top was the Lori Holt with the stitches with the heart with the cross stitch, and so that was her cuff. Wow. Okay, calm down. Her cuff. So yeah, and then for him, Tim chose this fabric. It looks bad in the photo because honestly, I finish things in the middle of the night, you guys. I do. I'm like PL, I do during the day, and at night I do quilting. And so when I'm done with my quilting, I can't slow my roll and wait until the morning to take a better picture. No, I have to take it in the library where it's dark, and so my pictures come out cruddy, and it looks weird because it looks like the cuff is way darker than the body is, and it isn't really, but it just looks it. So it's a cruddy picture. But darn it, I documented it. I made them pillowcases, and they loved it. So he leaves his at work. And then I also gave her, I had a friend make a purse for her. and it had, she loves Dallas Cowboys and stuff, so I had them make a purse for her, and it was, I paid for a purse, and it was, she loved that. So it was cool, and everything is just cool. I'm appreciative, and I like to, I'm not a taker, you know. I try not to be a taker and a user, and I hate that stuff with a passion, and it's not something I ever want to be or do. And so for me, to me, nice means nice, you know. So yeah, I have a hard time. And in fact, one of the guys, one of the firefighters gave me a gift. And it was this gift that I was just like amazed by, which you'll see in the future PL video. And he gave it to me, gave it to Tim to give to me. And I only see this kid once a year. And he gave me this really expensive but very thoughtful gift. And I was just like shocked. I am just like, wow, that is just, wow, a gift for me. And it was just, you know, out of the blue, because he thought of me. And it's a funny thing. It is a really funny thing, and it's naughty, and it has naughty words and stuff, but it's so funny. And but yeah, and so I appreciated that. So I made him a card, but I also made him a pillowcase, because, you know, to me, nice means nice. And so you don't have to reciprocate, you know. But that leads me to the whole, you know, I can't stand people. Okay, I honestly cannot stand people who don't interact with me on Facebook or anything else. But the minute they want something from me, you know, want me to buy something from them, or want me to basically buy something from them or give them something. And I'm like, you want me to give you stuff, you want me to buy stuff, but you don't interact with me, but you only come to me when you want things. And I'm like, that's not a friendship. That's using people. And I can't stand that, you guys. I cannot stand that with a passion. And you guys know this. So my dad, you know, he gives us our gift card, so I took a picture, because Tim and I had a date night and we went and got coffee. Of course, I didn't sleep till 2 o'clock in the morning that night, but it was all good. So, but that leads me to the whole, you know, don't be a jerk. You know, when, you know, it's like, I've said this before. I said this in past videos, where I can't stand when people are like, oh, I'm having this Pampered Chef party, order from me. And then you do, and then when you have one, they don't have any money, or they're like, oh, sorry, or there's crickets, right? Nothing. You get nothing. And I'm like, wait a minute. It's not how friendship works. You buy something, and then you buy something. You buy something, you buy something. Even if it's, I've had no money before, you guys. I've had no money before, and I knew I wrote a check that I'm hoping she would not cash for like a week, right? I've done that stuff. I've done all of that, and I'm like, but, you know, it mattered to me that I supported a friend. And then what do you know? I asked for $5 this is years ago. I asked for $5 to help out with medical bills with my dog. And do you think they could help out with $5? No, you guys. No, they could not. And it was, you know, and yeah, I may be a jerk like that, but I mean a jerk by even not, you know, you're supposed to forgive people. No, you're not. You're not supposed to be vengeful or anything like that. And it's not, to me. It's just someone being a jerk, and that's not how friendship works. You give and take. You don't just take. And there are so many people in this world who just want to take from you. And they just feel, they see that, you know, they see that I have 5 rooms, and they're like, well, give me, because I don't have anything. Give me, because you have it all. Wait a minute. My husband works his butt off. My husband is never home. And he worked for everything that I have. And everything I have is because I want it and because I'm going to use it. And when my husband retires, I won't have any income. You know, I won't have the means to get everything that I get like right now. You know, with $400 here, $300 here for material and stuff. I won't have that in the future. And I'm like, do you think someone's going to come out and, you know, help me with that? No. So I'm like, you know, so it's very frustrating. People are very frustrating, because I notice this. You only want me when I have something, or when you want something from me. And that is not fair, you guys. And that makes me a jerk, but not you. That's not right. It really isn't right. And that to me frustrates me, and it frustrates me to no end because I hate being used. And I know when I'm being used, and it's sad and disgusting to me. And I'm thinking, what kind of person are you that's okay with doing that to somebody? I mean, who raised you? Who let you do that? I don't understand that. It's just gross. It's gross. And yeah, so anyways, I tell you I was PMSing. So yeah, I'm just like, I'm so over some of these people because it's constant, and it's like, wow, you guys, can you not be a friend? Do you not know how to be a friend? Do you know what a friend actually is? A friend isn't someone who wants to use you. And one of the kids that we like and we hang out with, he's just a sweetheart. And he comes with my two kids, you know, Matt and Shy. So it's not like, you know, oh, he just comes over by himself and hangs. No. We're not a hanging out kind of couple. And we're introverts, remember? But you know, this kid is such a good kid, and he's got such a gentle heart, such a sweetheart. And I'm just like, he gets used a lot. And I'm like, how can you do that to people? I don't understand that. So this made my heart so happy this day. Cheyenne came over. She used all my wax melts. Yeah, this is a paper crafting one. So she used all my wax melts for her save the date envelopes for her wedding. And I was so ecstatic because these wax melt handles in the little wax melt here, right there, that all came from Pip Sticks, and I finally got to use my Pip Sticks, and I was so excited. But yeah, that's her holding up one of the handles, and I didn't get to see the bottom because it was too much. But on here, underneath here is her doing her invites and stuff. So she did the wax seals and stuff. So it was cool. My stuff got used, and I was like, yes, my stuff got used. That was awesome, you know. So yeah, so exciting. Anyways, guys, sorry about the whole tangent thing, but you know how I feel, and it's just, you know, things lead to another thing when I talk to you guys, and it's just, you know, I guess you're my free therapy for one. So, and you're here because of that free, because you know it's therapy for me, and you guys don't mind me. But yeah, it's just, oh my gosh, you guys. Anyways, so what got me on that one, I have no idea either. So let me just change the subject. But oh my gosh, you guys, too funny. But maybe you guys agree with me, or maybe if you have done that in the past, maybe you can make it up to somebody somehow. I don't know, you know, but you know, hopefully you're not that kind of person, because it really does suck. It really sucks to be, you know, used, and to, you know, for you to be a user. It just, it's not good. It's not a good look. It really isn't, and it's sad. I hope everybody is just pure of heart, actually, because why can't you be? Why can't you just be a good person? I don't know. It's weird. Okay, so let's get off that subject, and let's go to this one. I used another Pip Sticks. You guys, I went into my Pip Stick stash on this one, and I was so excited because this, I think, was Pip Sticks. I'm not sure though. But okay, so this week I am covered in tattoos, you guys. I am covered in tattoos. And yeah, my legs are getting all covered too. So I just got one a week ago. Another one a week ago. So I am just, yeah, all over the place with my tattoos. And so this is one of them. Now, my daughter's a cop. You guys know this. And we are so beyond proud of her. So beyond proud. And since day one, she's our Carrots. She's Judy Hopps. So I had to get a tattoo of Judy Hopps. And I'll show you this. I'll do this one next. That way you can see the tattoo. But I call her Carrots when sorry, I had to spit that out. Something was in my mouth. I call her Carrots when they post her on Facebook on the police thing. You know, something happens where they show her picture. I'm like, you know, and I show it to friends and family on Facebook. I'm like, Carrots was on, you know, look at Carrots, you know, because that's how I refer to her as, because that's her nickname for. That's what I nicknamed her, is Carrots, because of Judy Hopps. And she's just, because ever since she went into the academy and stuff, and it's just, I don't know, she's just, you know, oh, you want 100 tickets? How about 200 tickets? You know, and it's just, that's Cheyenne, you know, she's a go-getter, you know, she's a go-getter who just, you know, does her job and does it well and does it, you know, without menace, you know, malice, you know, those double M's. She's just, you know, she's trying to protect the innocent, and it's just great, you know. She's a good girl. She is a good girl, and I just love her to death. And so when I think of her, I think of Carrots, and when she's in Cop, and so I had to have this tattooed on me. And yeah, Matt tells her, he says, well, you're never not going to have to be a cop, or you're never, something like that, right? And so I don't know if I said it too fast and it made no sense, I don't know. But either way, so he's like, you're going to have to stay a cop. And I said, no, you don't have to if you don't want to. And like I told him before, you can work at Buc-ee's and I'm okay with it. But this is just who you are, and this is just who you are, even if it's just right now, it's okay. And so she's doing a fantastic job, you guys. But this is what it looked like when it was done. And that's my tattoo on my leg. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, but let me try and get in closer. But let me see if it'll focus. Let's see. Will it focus? I don't think it's going to. Let me see. No, it won't focus. But on the badge, it has C-H-I-Y on the badge, and that's Shy. That's how we spell her name, C-H-I-Y-A-N-N-E. That's how you spell her name. And for short, we call her Shy, and it's C-H-I-Y. And that's what's on the badge. It says Shy. So, oh gosh, you guys, she just makes my heart so proud. Really does. So, she's not feeling good. She hasn't been feeling good. She's stressed out and everything else, and so she gets sick. She really does. She's like her dad. They just boil. They hold on to so much, you know, so much crud in their life that they, you know, she bottles it in, and it has nowhere outlet to go out, and so she ends up getting sick. So, and I won't get into details on why, but let's just say family is not all it's cracked up to be, and she's realizing that, and it's sad because it doesn't have to be that way. But yeah. Oh, let's have the. And this is also Pip Sticks, and on this day, okay, I said if you don't watch my haul videos, especially for fabric, we went to M&L. So we went to Disneyland yesterday, and we also went to M&L, which is that fabric store that is just amazing, amazing, and super fun. And I don't know. Oh, because I made, why was I telling you that? Because I haven't been PLing this week, you guys, because I made 4 quilt tops. I made 4 full-blown quilt tops. I mean, you're talking like queen-sized quilts. And I made them all in a week. So I made 4 quilt tops and 1 table runner all in a week. And was I happy? You bet. I was ecstatic. I was just on a roll, just quilting, and I was enjoying myself. So I didn't worry. I'm not worrying about, you know, I don't have a timeline. I don't have any of that stuff. I do want to, you know, give you more videos and everything else, but at the same time, I want to, you know, decompress and have fun too. And so that's what I was doing all last week. And so, but hopefully I'll be back to videos this week. But this was a table runner I made. And that is, you'll see it when I do a video on it later on in the future. But that is the gnomes. If you watched the haul, well, if you watched all the haul videos, I've been pretty much using new fabric for everything. But this is the gnome, I think all of those are from Walmart. I think everything from this one was from Walmart. The shamrock fabric and the gnome, what are they called? St. Patty's Day. What is it called? St. Patty's Day is the gnome. What is the name of the leprechaun? Leprechaun. Oh my gosh. What is the name of the leprechaun? Leprechaun. What is the name of Gopher in Winnie the Pooh? Gopher. So, oh my gosh, you guys. Oh. So, yes, it's a gnome leprechaun. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. All right. So we're on a roll here, you guys. No stone left unturned with my words, that's for sure. So while Cheyenne was playing with the wax melts, Matt and Tim were playing with Tim's guns. So it was a total bonding moment for them. And so, in fact, they just went shooting. All three of them went shooting. They took Tim out shooting a couple days ago too, and so then I finished up my fourth quilt on that night because they took him, and I was like, well, I want to quilt, so I did. And that was some of the couple of guns that Tim likes and or has. I don't know what they are. I don't know guns, but I don't touch them because I don't know guns. So you know, there is that. So yeah, and then yeah, Tim barbecued a brisket this night, and he just barbecues really well, and he's getting better, and he learns a lot every time he barbecues, so that's good, and he knows what he likes and doesn't like and stuff, so it's been really tasty. But brisket has been on the list to cook. Sorry, I'm looking to see what Talman's doing, because you can't trust any of them. Well, you can trust the twins, which is Dory and Ash, but you can't trust Anvil. Oh my gosh, you guys, Anvil has been a pain in the butt. She has been a pain in the butt. And then, you know, Talman's Talman. So, oh, you guys, they're crazy. They're crazy pain in the butts. So why are you not staying down? And I can hear her little feet moving, and, you know, it's like a toddler running around, and you gotta go, okay, what's happening? What's going on? You're awake, so what chaos are you creating right now? I have no idea. But he made the brisket that night. And so we've been eating a lot of meat, you guys. A lot of meat. Because, yeah. Yeah. So let me tell you a story about this. You know, speaking of cruddy things happening. So I made this quilt. And this quilt was so easy, you guys. It was so easy. The pattern was written so beautifully. And there's a few patterns I have of this lady, but I have been waiting for months now for her to open up her Etsy shop again, because there's more patterns I want from her. And then after doing this one, I was like, yes, I need, oh wait, you guys are so, let me get you out a little. What happened here? Something moved. Sorry about that. And so I went looking, and I was like, wow, she hasn't been opening her store. So then I started researching. So I started researching, and I went to her Instagram, and then I read a couple of her posts, and I thought, oh, okay, she was sick in July, I think it was August. Yeah, I think in July she found out she had cancer. And I guess when she was younger, she had non-Hodgkin's or something like that. And so I was like, oh, darn, you know. And so she was asking for prayers and everything else. And that, you know, I guess it had spread, and they found it. And so I was just like, oh, man, that's so sad. And so then I went investigating. Because did I tell you I wanted to be a cop? Yeah, I wanted to be a cop. And so I'm a pretty darn good detective, you guys. So... And so I find out a lot of things, actually, when I do research. And so when I did, this isn't detectiveness or anything. This is just funny because it's just common sense. You Google. So I Googled. But it's detectiveness, right? When you're Googling. So, yeah. And so, well, it's not so funny because when I Googled her, her obituary came up, and I was like, oh, no. And she only lived for 4 months, you guys, after finding out her diagnosis. And that is the scariest and saddest thing I have read in so long. And I felt so awful. And I just felt so awful for her family. And I'm just like, how devastating. So really, it devastated me. And I was just like, gosh, you know, how sad for her family. You know, to find out you had cancer in July and then to die in November. I'm like, how horrible, horrible. And I'm just like, oh man, that just sucks. It really does. But this is the quilt I made, and now I'll know all the patterns that I have from her. I'll treasure and I'll make them because of, you know, thinking of her. But it's the coffee and donuts. So simple, you guys. It was even for a beginner, it could be done even with the beginner, because it was so easy. It was so much fun. But I don't think you can get the pattern, honestly. So I'm sorry about that. But yeah, the husband didn't reopen her store or anything, and yeah. So, but I did find on Etsy that some of her patterns were actually paper patterns, and they were being sold by people on Etsy. So I will be buying, and I think some on Fat Quarter Shop. So I will be buying more of her patterns, and hopefully it'll help out her husband or so. You know, if he still has his hand in any of it. So, but yeah, I just, you know, it was like so sad, because I'm like, gosh, you know, that's so scary in life to have that happen. It's just scared, you know, scary and sad. And she was only like 52 or something like that. She was only, yeah, she was only like 50 or 52. So, man, you guys, you never know what life's going to throw at you, right? So just, you know, enjoy your life, and don't take it for granted. That's for sure. Never take your life for granted. You never know what will happen, and that is so scary. So Laura Lee, let me change the subject to that one. Laura Lee is an amazing author. She is my top 5 favorite authors. And I have been reading RH books for over a year now, maybe a year and a half now. And so I have my Kindle, right? And so this was a paperback book that I got. And this is like the first one I've read in a long time that's a paperback. But it's funny when you open a paperback and you touch the paper to try and turn the page, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah. You have to actually physically turn the page. So it's just, you know, it's one of those like, oh, okay, yeah, you gotta work for it, hello. So yeah, that's a little bit weird. But it's more weird to touch the paper like that. So I'm always like stunned at myself on what I do and don't do, and I tell you guys. But yeah. So anyway, so my husband got called into work today, because speaking of this couple, she ended up having to go to the ER herself, and she wasn't feeling very well, and so she got rushed to the hospital, and my husband had to go in and cover for her husband, and so we had only the morning together, and so he went off to help, and so that's why I'm here alone today. And then he got overtime tomorrow, and hopefully he'll be home on Saturday, and then he goes back on his regular tour on Sunday. So yeah, so I'm going to have some days here where I am going to PL. I'm going to get back into my PL, that way I don't get too far behind. And then I'm going to do the rest of the videos. Hopefully I'll be doing a video a lot here pretty soon. Not a video a day, but hopefully 2. This one and another one by this weekend, and that will help free up some of the oh my gosh, you guys, I am just jibber jabbing on because oh my gosh, this video is gonna be so long. And yeah, it's gonna be long, sorry. And yeah, so I will be PLing, and I have one quilt to finish with the borders. My Tula, it's my Tula Pink. Oh gosh, you guys, I love her so much. And her Roar collection is coming out. Oh, Google Roar. And if you don't know, I love dinosaurs. I love dinosaurs. I love dragons. And her new collection is Neon Dragons. Hello, 80s girl. Love it. So I cannot wait to use that collection and have fun with it. So I am so looking forward to that. And yeah, and then another collection that's coming out is called Boo, and that is by Layla Boutique, and she did basically neons for Halloween, and it is gorgeous. And I have an order with a green fairy quilt for that one, so I can't wait till that one comes in, and then I can do an unboxing of that one, because I can't wait to see it in person. So that's going to be really fun. So, and yeah, so we got a few things happening, but not too much. So which is good. Oh, it's this one. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am just taking up all your time, aren't I? Sorry so much. Shanda, thank you for the comments about my daughter and her engagement photos. I think she looked gorgeous. Wait until you see layout number 8. That's going to be fun too. And then, thank you, Barbara Hayes. And how fun you've been with your granddaughter. I was like, okay, where are you at? I know you didn't abandon me. It's been too long now. You're a lifer. So yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, is this 7 or? Oh, this. I'm pretty sure this is 7. On my picture it shows 8, but I think I had it wrong and then I changed it and now it's 7. So I'm thinking that's what it is. So what I'm going to do is stick that up there. Yep. Okay, you guys, this is it. So now I can let you go. I'm so sorry. Okay. All done. Let me get this uploaded and that way you can see it. But this is this symbol, but you know, stars and tags. Hello. Just, you know, I don't know. I just liked it. It just fit. I need to staple that down because it doesn't want to stay down on its own. It's too thick. Alright guys, what do you think? You like it? I love the layout. I thought it was so cute. Sorry if I cut off some of it. I'm not sure if it did the whole time or not. Jeez, I guess I'm not paying attention. I'm too busy jabbering. Alright guys, love you guys. Take care. I will see you. What is today? Today is Thursday. I will be back either Friday or Saturday. Or Friday or Sunday. Friday or Sunday. I'll be back. Alright guys, take care. See ya. Bye. If you have any questions, if you're curious about something or whatever, just, leave me a comment and I'll answer it. Okay, guys? We'll see y'all later. Bye.